I don't know anyone else that gets dropped more than me. I'm not even joking. And we're back. We are back. If there's any Muslims that want to come up, you're more than welcome to. Topic today, again, as always, is a topic for dawah. We encourage you to do dawah on our stages. We hope that you will do dawah on our stages. And hopefully you can get some brownie points, some good deeds, and, hopefully. Yeah, no, Abla, it's not your internet. It's me and TikTok. We have this love relationship. We break up and we make up. Yeah, but again, I can be on for just a little bit longer, guys. And once again, all I'm saying to you is Muslims, you're more than welcome to request, more than welcome to. The topic is a simple one, not a difficult one. If you believe that Islam is trustworthy, come and do your dawah. We struggle to make it make sense. I mean, we've tried, we've tried. I'm not sure why Allah hasn't made me a Muslim yet because of all these lives I've done. I mean, I've covered every single topic that you guys have ever spoken about. And if Allah hasn't made me a Muslim by now, I'm not sure, man. Not sure why Allah wouldn't want me to make me a Muslim by all the dawah I've been doing. So, Muslims, request. Easy dawah topic. I even saw Sid come through. And Sid, the most knowledgeable Muslim on TikTok, because he thinks he's the cooker. He thinks he's Senor Chef. Even Sid ran from this topic because, I mean, he can't prove it true. Why is it that no Muslim wants to engage in this topic? An easy peasy pudding and pie topic. Bring your evidence, make it make sense, and let's see if it's true. Keep yourself hydrated. And guys, I appreciate the gifts. Appreciate all the gifts that you send to me and the other guests. God bless you guys for them. In 1 month, I will be traveling to the motherland, and all these gifts will go to good use. So I appreciate them. In 1 month, I will be in the motherland for 2 weeks, maybe 3. Haven't decided just yet. All depends on how much of 007 I'll be doing. So if I'm doing a lot of 007, it'll be 3. If I do less, it'll be 2. Russia is the motherland. Any Muslims, guys, Muslims, please, if you'd like to come up, you're more than welcome. Any Muslims want to come up, you're more than welcome. We're still trying to understand Islam. We do this every day because we're trying to understand Islam. And it seems like you guys are not doing enough dawah because you guys are causing people to leave Islam. Your dawah is causing people to leave and walk away from Islam. I mean, we had a sister cow called Golden, and she left on Words Live. Word, I saw you, brother. God bless you. She came up and said I was on Words Live and I couldn't take it anymore. She said I stood in the middle of the lounge and I said, reveal yourself to me. And you didn't. Notorious Knives, you're more than welcome to request if you have a difference of opinion on who God is. I'm not sure if you're Muslim or not, but if you're Muslim, request, make it make sense.
He's a Christian, I think. He keeps saying Allah is a deceiver, so...
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I'm busy trying to fix the YouTube again. Man, imagine being a follower of this dude called James that keeps getting knocked in the middle of conversations. Oh my goodness. I got hit on Saturday. I got hit on, and I just got my life back on Friday. And then I get hit again today. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I did show this to Little Deer, and I saw it last week. I'm convinced that Muslims worship the spirit of Moloch. I'm convinced at this point.
In what, like the Bible, or like what do you
Yeah,
mean?
Moloch. You know how Moloch required the sacrifice of children.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm convinced that Islam is the same spirit as Moloch.
You know, there's a passage in Judges. I showed James this one time. I had to take a class on an exposition through the book of Judges. So I had to read the whole thing, and I had to like write basically on like every chapter and do tests and stuff on it. And I remember going through, I have to go through my notes. It was like months ago, but I remember coming to a point where the same place that the Muslims are, it said that they used to like that they are today. It said that they used to carry around like these, like the pagans, they used to carry around these moon-shaped crescent like idols and stuff like that. And like all of the stuff that you see them doing today was almost analogous to what like the Muslims do today. And it said that their God actually was Baal. Like it literally said that. So yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those like pagan gods is synonymous with Allah today.
Yeah, like I want to show you this. We can see your laptop, so
Yeah, no,
just okay. I want you to see this, and then I'll tell you what it says. It's gonna be heavy, just to let you know.
please don't get me banned.
Yeah.
I'm running out of accounts, man.
He said, please don't get him banned.
الحمام مشتني من شعري واخدني على الغرفة. وانا عم صرخ وعيط بالغرفة كان ابي سمعاني يعني، بس هو ما اجى لا ساعدني ولا حتى انه طالع زلمة من عندي. فهذا الزلمة اعتدى علي، كنت انا عزراء بذاك الوقت، فهو اللي فك لي بكارتي. بعد هيك فورا ما في ثانيتين ولا انه فايت زلمة تاني لعندي، يعني لسه ما لحق هداك يطلع قام فات لعندي واحد تاني. قمت أنا كمان بنفس الوقت صرت صرخ وعيط وكذا، بس أثناء إني عم أصرخ وبعده عني قمت غبت عن الوعي وما عاد وعيت على شي لفترة تقريبا صحيت بعد ربع أو ثلث ساعة. بعد هيك بعد ما صحيت إنه صرت ناديت لأبوي، إجا أبي لعندي على الغرفة، فأنا عم قل له إنه ليش هيك عملت وإجوا لعندي وكذا وليش ما فتت لعندي وأنقذني منهم وكذا وهيك. فهو اللي إنه معلش هذا كلياته جهاد وكل ما أنت عملتي.
And then after 20, 30 minutes, or 20 minutes or so, she got back to consciousness. So this is that it's not Moloch, because I'm convinced now they are that truly offering their kids to Moloch.
Can you send that video to me? It's in a different dialect, so I understood some of it, but I wasn't able to understand all of it. But I'm gonna sit down and translate it into English with subtitles and post it because
Yeah.
people need to hear about that.
I recorded it, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna, because the most thing you hear from Muslims, oh, Muslims don't do this. No father will offer his prepubescent not for marriage. He offered her to be a toy, a pleasure toy, and not just with one, with two at the same time.
It sounded like in the video, like from what I was able to catch, she was asking for help. Like
Yeah, she
people,
was
like she
screaming.
was screaming,
Yes,
asking for help because they were
yes,
violating her.
because her dad was in the next room.
Right. She said it several times, and she said
Dude,
nobody came.
like this is Moloch again. Like this is
My
like
God, man.
the kids, like, you know how the story goes with Moloch, right? They
Mhm.
offer the kids are screaming and
Yeah,
whatever, and the
and they
parents are
burned her.
there, and they
Yeah.
just let them be sacrificed or whatever they are going through.
Oh,
My
that
God.
is a sacrifice. They're being sacrificed.
Yes, and this is like, it's just mind blowing to me. And they think it's okay. They truly think it's okay.
If there's any Muslims that want to come up, please, guys, you're more than welcome to come up. Seems as if my YouTube is playing silly games again, my YouTube, so I'm not sure. It's around the same time again. It's doing the same thing around the same time. So Muslims, please, if you can request, please, Muslims request. Muslims, please request. We've got 2 Christians up here, a third with me, myself, and I. So we good with Christians for now, guys. I would just like Muslims to request while I have an account, because you never know how long my accounts last. In 2 days, my main account is back. In 3 days, my other account is back. So let's just, while we can, at least last until the weekend. So the topic is Islam is untrustworthy. If you guys want, we can go back to another topic about original sin in Islam, which takes us back to this topic. What do you guys think? Should I go back to original sin? And then, because it leads us to this anyway.
I mean, and that video that Paul just showed me kind of just brought me
Put
down
you
in
out.
spirits. Yeah, man. My God, man. This look like that dude. Like a little girl screaming, asking for help, bro. Several times. No one came to help her. But you want to know something?
Like her dad is next
I
door.
know. I know. I heard it.
Like, that's insane. Like, how could you be a father and think this is, and he was explaining.
Have you seen the video with the guy that was in jail? They've arrested him and he was part of one of those T organizations. So they're interviewing him, and one of the people in which he offended was able to be and sit there. So then they ask him, they say, how many people did you unalive during, your jihad or whatever? And he said like thousands. And he said hundreds. And why, like, you didn't, like, you don't feel anything? He said, well, like, this is just what we do. He was like, that's just what we like. He was like, that's just what we were doing. Like, we were
No
taught to,
remorse.
yeah, we were taught to do this. Like, and I'm like, how can you as a man do this to other women? So again, the scriptures say, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. If these people that do these things don't receive their justice here on earth, they're not going to be able to escape the justice of God. They're not going to be able to.
Any Muslims? Let's just get Muslims. Let's get back to the topic. Muslims, come on, make it make sense for us, please. Make it make sense. Original sin. Is there original sin in Islam? Let's go. Let's change it, because you guys seem to struggle with any topic. You guys struggle with any topic, so we'll go to any topic. Original sin takes us anywhere, takes us straight back to the fact that we can't trust Islam, and Islam is not trustworthy. By looking at original sin, any Muslim that believes that you have no original sin, or you don't have, that you are not being punished for the original sin that Adam committed, then please request. And I mean, there's 70-something people over here. And guys, God bless you. Thank you for coming back. I apologize. Please make sure you follow both the James accounts. I thought that talking through the first account would save my second account, but obviously didn't. So I'm not sure what happened there. But just, I appreciate you guys. And thank you for, putting up with us in all these accounts. But remember that the reason that they trying to stop us is because they don't want the truth to be out there. So thank you so much, guys, for following these accounts. With that said, David, brother, you are Muslim, you are Christian, I mean. So let's just get some Muslims to request, guys. Muslims request, please. Like it says on the screen, Muslims request, just so that we can stay focused on the topic. Again, because we have these topics, and the topics are proving that Islam is not trustworthy. Now, listening to what Paul just showed us, and what Amin is upset about, how do you trust this? How do you trust a religion that makes this make sense, that makes excuses for it? Now, the reason for this topic is showing you once again that Islam is not trustworthy, because Islam has a God that puts sin on us. The Quran actually says that Allah gives us the amount of sin that we are going to commit. He gives it to us. Not sure if you guys know this, but according to Islam, Allah is the one that gives us the amount of sin we are going to commit. And that verse again, I mean, the verse is, I'll find the verse in a second. But again, this is the God of Islam that says that I will make you sin. I will get you to sin. So why in the world can I trust a God that does this? Why should I trust a God that does this? He gave Adam, someone that was sinless. He gave a sinless man sin. He showed him how to sin. He made him sin. And now we must follow this religion. Muslims that want to request, come on up. For those that it's on YouTube now, guys. So for if there's, oh my goodness, it's on YouTube right now. So if you guys are YouTube, I apologize, man. I'm not sure why after I lost the last live, it was going perfectly. Yeah, I apologize, YouTube. I apologize to you guys. When I finish this live, I'm gonna take a drive down to my local, not me pub, to my local and see maybe I need a whole new my local and see others. Man, they should be. Anyway, any Muslims? Come on, guys. Where are the Muslims at? I see you guys popping in, but are these topics too silly for you? Are they too weak for you? Muslims, are these topics too weak? Do you guys need stronger, bigger, better topics? I've actually asked Muslims, what topics do you guys know? What topics are you good on? We've talked about Tawheed. They can't answer Tawheed. They don't even know what Tawheed is. They talk about one God. Well, what is your God? Who is your God? What's your God's name? Guys, come on, man. Muslims, make this make sense. Here's your opportunity. And as I said before, guys, keep praying for these Muslims that are being persecuted on TikTok lives for coming to our lives, because the bullies are warning them and telling them not to come to these lives. The bullies are warning them. Like the Word and I, Paul Bishop, Chris Claus, they must stop inviting these people up, me included. Don't bring these people up, they say. They petrified these guys up. They pay mischief in their land because the religion is so weak. It's a weak religion and they can't defend it.
Yeah, this topic is probably I think if it falls outside of the script, then they can't they literally can't engage. I don't think that they have answers for it. So if it's not something like, oh, Jesus is not God or something that they've been taught to attack, they're not going to be able to engage with it.
It's unfortunate. Assume that these people were so solid in their belief that they would come up. Have you seen the lives now where they're trying to show that there's a Christian dilemma because the Christians have to use the Bible, the Quran?
What?
So they call it the Christian dilemma. And when you go on a live, then because you will say to them, oh, but hang on a second, your Quran says this. And they go, there we go. That's the Quran Christian dilemma. You can't talk about your religion without going to the Bible, without going to the Quran.
What the hell are they talking about? What?
It doesn't make sense. They try
that's
to
my
make it
response
make
too.
sense. They ask you a question that you would assume that they know the answer because it's in the Quran. So if I said to them, if you said to me, who is the God of Islam? And I said, Allah. Yeah, you see, you went to the Quran to get your answer. And I go, oh, hang on a second. What do you mean? You asked me the question. So I got dropped from a Muslim live because they asked me about this Quranic dilemma, the biblical dilemma, because we have to use the. So when he said to me, for example, he said, tell me about the word of God. So I said, well, it's in your religion. And he was like, yeah, exactly. You see, you have to go to the Quran. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to say to you that it's in your religion, so you should understand what it says.
But I don't understand, like, if they're asking you an Islamic topic, why would we not go to the Quran? Like, that's what I'm confused about. Like,
No, he asked me about in the Bible, what is the word of God? So I said, well, you guys should know it's in your Quran as well.
oh, well, I mean, but the problem is if we go to like, I mean, I don't have a problem just sticking with the Bible. Like, but the problem is when we do that, then when we show them that what we're saying, like the Bible actually does say, they just say it's corrupted. So what's the point of us? What? Man, I'm
You can't make it, man.
my God, bro. I'm be honest with you, man. Like this past week, I might have to go on another break, bro, because like I cannot with with these guys, dude. Like Friday, me and Life went on that one dude's live. I think he goes by Loco or something like that. It's like this Muslim guy, and so we were up there just talking to him, and it was like a chill conversation. It was like maybe 40 people in there, and when we joined, more people started to come. So I guess like they invited, like the crazy guy. The muting. Now I'm just like, bruh, like you cannot have conversations with these guys. And what's crazy was they were screaming so much that me and Life went on mute, and they were screaming at each other, and they thought we were the ones talking. So they were screaming at. It's like, my God, man, like it makes you frustrated, honestly. Like, how can you have conversations like this? It's not possible.
I got muted in the chat and then blocked from a live because Brazilian was on, and I wrote in the chats, "Did it hurt?" And somebody was like, "What are you asking?" I said, "Well, did it hurt when he got his Brazilian?"
Oh, funny.
Oh, that no.
I think I'm like you. I mean, I think I want to take a break as well. Like, so there's this girl that was on Breeze Live, and we were talking about different Qurans. So I showed her my favorite variant, which is Surah Al-Zukhruf 19, right? Ibad and End. And then every time I show her give her the time to speak, her response would have been, "Oh, it's just a minor pronunciation difference." I'm like, "No, it's not a minor." And then I started yelling at her because it was just she keeps repeating the same thing, even though every time I demonstrated it's a different word. It's not a minor pronunciation issue. It's an actual difference with two letters. And she wouldn't be able to engage with it. And she thinks that she's actually has the right to continue and talk and be intellectually dishonest. And apparently her mother is Arab, but she wouldn't get her mother to actually confirm. Anyways, there was another Muslim that was. I'm saying all this as an introduction to the best thing of the story. There was a Muslim sitting on the panel the whole time on mute, and then it was his turn to actually talk. And what he said, the first thing he said, "Oh, that's a dialect difference." I'm like,
Oh
dude,
my God,
it's not
bro.
a dialect difference. Here's the word. Here's the word. Are you willing to 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 prove to me that this is a dialect difference? Because I studied Arabic. I don't think there's anything that substantiates that. Not that I don't think. I'm sure there's
No, there's
nothing.
not.
And then he stayed on mute. I'm like, okay, so do you agree that this is not a dialect difference? He said yes. Are you willing to interact with the truth? No. And he dropped and left.
My God, bro. And that's what makes it so frustrating. It's the hubris, right? Like it has nothing to do with debating, really. It's the hubris of somebody. They're trying to tell you something. So then you say, okay, well, so that means you can read this, right? And they're like, no. So then you're like, okay, so if you don't know the difference between a noon and a bet, how can you tell me that this is not that? Oh, well, I just know it's a dialectical difference. It's not a dialect. Like this, what are you talking about? And then What's crazy is like I had the same situation. I was on this other live last week. I was talking to this kid. He was a good kid too. Like he wasn't combative or anything. But we brought up um sort of Eunice, ayah 16, because he was like none of the Qur'an contradict. So I was just like, okay, well, what about chapter 10, verse 16? I said, you have one of them, it says, "Wala adrakum." The other one says, "Wali adrakum." He said, no, 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 that's the same thing. It's just, a little. I was like, no, dude, like this has a med on top of it. Like this means no. It means and not. The other one doesn't have it. It's an affirmation. It's something in Arabic called lam tawkid or tawkid. I think it is, right? Paul's called lam a tawkid.
Tawkid,
Where
a
yeah,
tawkid, like making it affirmative.
affirmative, exactly. So I'm explaining this to him, and the kid doesn't know what I'm saying. He doesn't even understand. He can read like the Quran, like he can read, but he doesn't know what the words mean. And Bear, like Bear, the image was up there with me. So I'm explaining it to him, like, no, these literally diametrically contradict. And he's like, no, 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 they say the same thing. They say the same thing. I'm just like, bro, like, uh, how do you teach somebody who doesn't want to be taught? And the only reason why they do this is because we're kuffar. I'm a kafir. So you
Right.
can't learn anything from us, apparently.
Yeah, so the same thing happened to me. There was someone saying, "Oh, all these qira'at don't contradict, like one message." Then I kid you not, this guy goes by the name Real Canadian. I asked him this question literally 10 times, explained what a contradiction is every single time as well. I told him, if there's qira'at that actually contradict themselves, would that be the same message? What do you mean by contradiction? I would explain it. I explained it 10 times. At the 10th time, I was screaming because I was just boiling up. And he would not answer me directly whether it would be the same message or not, or whether one of them is false or both of them are false. He just kept maneuvering around the question and just like people like this should be just. And then he sends me a message and follows me. I'm like, so what is it? Get out of here, man!
Exactly.
Like he's
Exactly.
just like,
Go back to the basement, bro.
like why? I asked him why. I don't have time to play games. He says like, this is my hobby. I'm like, you know what your hobby is? Is sticking your head in the sand. That's your hobby. And me entertaining your hobby is just gonna drive your head further in the sand. The moment you're intellectually honest and tell me the answers to my questions, then you can have the information. You're toying with the information. That's what they're doing. They just want to toy with it. They just want to say it and be like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm just going to hit the sand further down and make sure I don't see it. Get out of here.
Yeah, the interesting thing is like I went on another live earlier today, and there was another brother, and he was getting frustrated, right? Like dealing with these guys because and it wasn't like anything like complex or like Arabic. It was just like just simple questions, bro. And you could just visibly see how irritated he was dealing with them. I mean, imagine guys like we do this almost every day, right? Like for hours. And you don't realize how much it weighs on your mental until like you hop off the live and you talk to a family member, and the family member's like, why are you so upset? And then you're screaming like, I'm not upset. And they're like, no, you're upset, dude. And you realize that you take a lot of that aggression from here to there. And it's sad, but sometimes you gotta take a break, man, because this thing will do your head in, bro, honestly.
So let me just say this. So my man Phil, man, Phil, he's on YouTube and he's been sharing lots of stuff. So guys, I pinned one of his comments. It's nquran.com, where you can compare verses to narrations. So it tells you what the Hafs says. Compare that to the Mahmud Khalil al-Husari. Then it shows you what the Wash says. Let me just see. So again, I mean, this is why, you can't mess with us, man. We've got people that know these things or have these things, so we can actually go to it. It's called the N Quran. For those on YouTube, you will be able to see it. N Quran. Yeah, go to the YouTube, N Quran, and then you can go to a Quranic verse. So, for example, if I went to, because for those that don't know, you can actually go to, for example, Surah 37:12, and there's a contradiction in 37:12, right? Let's see, how do I go there? Yunus, how do I do this? 37, and you go to 12. Let me see if I can change this, because this talks about the Ajepta and Ajeptu, for example. So I'm trying to see what it would say over here in the variations. Now, again, you need to have an Arabic speaking person that can help you make it make sense. I've just gotten to this. I don't think I've used the site before, but it looks as if it's easy to use because it says on Hafs talks about it. And then all we can do is copy and translate to see what it actually says. So let me copy that and let's see. But guys, if there's any Muslims, again, please, any Muslims that want to come up.
Do you want me to send you the link for the thing
For
3712? I have it saved somewhere.
I've got it. I'm just trying to copy this Hafs. So let me show it to you. Hang on a second. Watch this. If I show this to you guys, and then you guys can tell me what it actually says. So this again, I'm not sure which verse I'm on because I'm on 37. Where am I now?
Go back up to where it says the readings at the very top. You see where it says the next one? Not yep. And go down to where it says differences between readings. Or I'm sorry, maybe it was the one right above that one.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
So differences between readings, and then
No, go back to the top again where it says the readings. Yeah. And then go to comparing. Yeah, I think it's that one. I always get these things mixed up. Okay, yeah. Go to you see where it says one right there? Where it says Fatiha. Yeah, go to 37. Yep. And then go to 12.
Where's 12?
Verse 12. So so you see where it says one right there? No, go back to the top. You see where it's and then click and then go to 12.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then if you scroll down, it'll have it highlighted in blue, I believe.
The unfortunate part of all this, though, you guys, when we demonstrate evidence, we'll be like almost like Jai used to tell me this all the time. It's like trying to nail Jello into the wall. So you gotta make sure that you actually pin them into criterion or like a criteria, and make sure that they are very firm of what is the conditions of, let's say, difference, contradictions, problematic areas, etc., etc. Once we establish this stuff, like all these criterions, then we can show them evidence, because we cannot expect them to interact with evidence faithfully, intellectually honest, or in any sort of dignity. They are to the core the worst at this. They're willing to do anything to maneuver out of it. So at least if you pin them to a criterion, you can refer back to it. It's almost like like Jai said, pinning jello to walls.
Okay, so hang on a second. So I can go selection of novels. Okay, so I can say over here, this is rather I am amazed and they mocked. How do I find what the Wash says? Or the Kowloon or the Al-Kasi? The Egypta.
I just sent you the link because I only know it from like the Arabic, but you have it translated into English. So the link that you went to, I'm not sure that that's the correct one in terms of like which option to select on the website. But I sent you the link in the Telegram. If you click on that link, it'll take you directly to the page.
Yes, I'm just going to do this and just take the Wash. And let's see what that comes up.
I gotta go, guys. God bless you. I'll try to be listening.
God bless, bro.
God bless, bro.
And it's kind of like what Paul said too. Even if we show it to them, like they're not gonna care, bro. Like they're just gonna say that we're lying about it, and it's just like, bro, like who has time to sit here and deal with this constantly 24/7?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That guys, it doesn't seem as if Muslims are available today. It could be that it's Eid somewhere, or they're eating, or they're fasting, or they're worshiping, or they're believing, because that's all they do. They just believe. They don't trust. They don't follow. They just believe. We believe. We don't know what we believe, but we believe. We can't verify what we believe, but we just believe. Which is unfortunate, guys. I tried again today. Maybe tomorrow, new topic. I'll try and change it up and make it simpler.
You could also be shadow banned too. To be honest with you,
I could be. There are 83 people. Islam is untrustworthy. We can make it make sense. What does that word look like to you?
ALL or I don't know. Actually, yeah, it kind of does look like that. I guess a little bit. How'd you make it
You
do
not say
that?
what word, man. What word does it look like?
Well, I mean, I can't go to where I'm at, but how'd you make it look like that? That's interesting.
I borrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the wrong one. I'm the infidel your mother warned you about. Guys, come on. It doesn't seem like we're going to get any Muslims in today. So what we'll do is maybe this will be the topic tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's just a sign of the times, How many good deeds do Muslims need to do? And
Well, I
that's an
mean,
honest question.
you know why they're not requesting. So either that, or I think you actually might be like shadow banned for real.
Yeah, it could be.
So yeah.
Could be, guys, that I am shadow banned, so I apologize for, the live and what it's that there's no one coming. Best topic I have nights, spread love, all these beautiful good deeds. I want to know, how many good deeds does a Muslim need? How many good deeds does a Muslim need to do to get to paradise? With that said, guys, please give Amin a follow. Go to his profile and you'll see the link to his YouTube. Go support and subscribe to him and watch the videos. He's done countless videos on church fathers. Lots of information. Have a pen and paper. I just want to say thank you to the mods on YouTube. all the mods on YouTube, God bless you. Phil, thank you for all the links that you do share, that you do present, and you do. I try to pin them. Thank you for that. LA, God bless you again. Thank you, guys. I just apologize to all of you guys for not having any Muslims that are proud of Islam, that want to engage. So I think that maybe tomorrow I'll do this a softer topic, an easier topic. I mean, this can't be any easier than how many good deeds must you do. I don't know, man. What give guys? What topic do you think is like idiot proof or Muslim proof, or they'll engage in? They would be like, wow, now we can answer that one. Is Jesus a Muslim? Maybe that's the topic they want to go to. Are all prophets Muslim? Are we all born Muslim? I showed a hadith, hadith earlier, guys, where it says that Allah creates a man as a unbeliever. Now, remember what it said. He created someone to be an unbeliever. Surah Sunan Abi Dawud 4705, at the boy called Al-Khidr, he was created an infidel. My gosh, hang on, guys. I've got another report here. I've just been flagged, so there are Muslims watching. Come on, man. Seriously.
How'd you get a notification and there's nobody even up here, bro? Like, that's insane, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Might as well just end it, bro, because you don't want to get banned and then you have to appeal it.
Yeah. So God bless you guys. Thank you for following. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming back and following the accounts. Please follow both these James accounts, the Zulu Viking and this James account. I appeal the other one, hoping that comes back, because I don't know what I said that was wrong. We had no Muslims up. We weren't arguing and fighting. But I just guess that Muslims are weaker than most people, and they just report. So God bless you guys. Please keep me in your prayers. Pray for the Muslims that are being persecuted. Pray for the Christians that are being persecuted. Pray for all the brave brothers and sisters that are out on the streets and they are presenting Christ, trying to defend Christ, encourage people to come back to Christ, to find Christ. Please just pray for all of us. Please, me as well. Please, me included in that. God bless you guys. And again, forgive me for all these different accounts. Muslims don't like it. Hang on a second. Appeal in progress. Came up again. Beautiful. Yeah, man. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. You might catch me on a Muslim live but yeah, we're all good. So God bless. Take care. Put Christ first. Humble yourselves. Remove hate, pride, ego. Put Jesus first, guys. Open your Bibles. Read your Bibles to your children, to your grandchildren, to your godchildren, to your neighbors. Show people that you actually have a Bible. Don't be ashamed of